Good afternoon. This is Laura with K&E Realty here with another installment of Laura in the Community. And today we're here with Michelle Hutchison. Of Twisted Tree Yoga Room. And we're here today to just ask her a few questions and find out about her yoga room here in the community. So Michelle, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your studio. Tell us about the atmosphere, what somebody can expect when they come to your studio.
Let's see, we've been around now for almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. We're a small studio. We call it a room because it is a room. We have signature heated floors, so that's probably our number one asset, that people come here and they lay their mat out and they just want to lay on the floor. All our instructors are certified. They all have different lineage, so they bring their own personal self to the studio. Mm-hmm. So if you try a class and maybe you're not connecting with this person, you can try another one, then you might fall in love with that instructor. So yeah,
I love it. The warm floors. I've been coming here now for 4 years.
Yeah, you've been one of my first.
Yeah, so you're right. The heated floors are lovely. It seems like no matter where you go in the room, like the temperature is the same.
Yeah, so you can go into closer to the outside door, and the heat will be the same as it is in the back corner where the vents are. Mm-hmm. My husband and I own a heating and cooling company, and so I took advantage of knowing somebody in the field. And so I wanted to have the heated floors, which are heated by water, so they're very, even everywhere you go. Nice. We also have a industrial humidifier in the room, which is a slow steam that comes through the room, and it takes away that dryness that you might feel, that furnace dryness there where they're blowing the heat. So it's a true room where you can work out and not know that the humidity is really in the room until you turn the humidifier off. Right. It's a really good feeling too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Boy, it sounds like I'd love one in my house.
And our windows are open. We purposely keep them open because we have these beautiful sunsets and we have beautiful big trees, maples and pines that you can look out to and find peace and serenity when you're actually practicing your yoga. So my clients actually ask that we never cover the windows, and we have birds, and it's just it's a really good place to come and de-stress. You can also come and work your heart and your lungs and get a cardio class in if you want that. Or you can come and just lay on the mat in our yin classes. And our music, our sound system is in every corner, so you get a complete sound system. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling when you're doing yoga. And that's what yoga should be about. Finding peace, strength, balance. Yeah. I have yoga with a chair and it's not, a lot of people think yoga with the chair is for senior citizens. We call it yoga with a chair because it's used as a prop. So, when you come in, you can have a strong class in the yoga with a chair, or if you have hip replacement or knee replacement, you can use it as an aid. Mm-hmm. We have hot classes that are really hot and you sweat and detox and all that good feeling, that goodness. Mm-hmm. Or we have classes where it's just the floor, no heat, because some people prefer no heat. Some people want the heat. So a lot of people think we're hot studio, but we are actually all encompass, we encompass heat and no heat.
Yeah, so. And one of the things I like about the studio too is it's a traditional yoga style. It's a traditional, but it offers a lot of variety for me anyway, in terms of if I want to, be really into core workout or that kind of thing, or if I just want to come in.
Yeah, we'll have like workout series, for your abs and your glutes or something like that. But we're geared towards traditional yoga. Yoga has been around for over 2,000 years. So we want to, just educate the public what yoga really is. Yoga in America can be a fad, and we're not that fad. Mm-hmm. We're more of, come in, learn what yoga really is, the traditional part of yoga, learning the Sanskrit language, learning that it's okay to be still in a pose, which we call asanas. It's okay to find quiet time. It's okay to be inside and letting go of the chatter in your mind. It's just altogether really healthy for you. Yep. And it's for all ages.
I also like that you do a lot in the community. Tell me a little bit, I mean, obviously I know, but tell our audience, like I could list off 12 things off the top of my head that you do in the community.
So that's like, to me, that chokes me up. That's the heart of yoga. And I'm going to lose it a little bit. But so part of yoga is not just doing poses and asanas and all the physical side. There's the meditation side, but there's also the giving to the community, which is Siva. And that is giving back. We do so much. Like we've done yoga in the outfield with Cleary University. They're our neighbor here. Great neighbors, great partners. Actually, any active student in Cleary can come to our studio for $5 a class. Oh, nice. Because we want those students to come and de-stress and, be part of it. But we did a yoga in their outfield, this spring, and all the proceeds went to La Casa, which is a local nonprofit. We do hikes twice a year, and we've donated the money to Girls on the Run. There's a nice little organization called Rainbow Dreams that provides beds and sheets and things for children without bedding or beds. And a lot of those people that are in these organizations do attend our studio. Oh, and right now we're doing Paws for a Cause. So you can bring a donation for the animals for the Humane Society or the Livingston County Animal Shelter. That's what we're doing right now. But there's always something going. So you can give or not give. Right. It's up to you.
Oh, awesome. Great. So speaking of the community, tell me, what do you like about living in Livingston County?
So Livingston County. So I moved to Brighton in 1969. So a little old here, but that's okay. And
who's counting?
But I moved out here, and in Brighton, I actually rode my horse down Grand River.
No way.
Yes. I tied it up to Grant's, which was a store which is at the Brighton Mall, or I don't know, what's there, Marshall's, Gardner White.
Yeah.
So I go way back. Graduated from Brighton, and then met my husband in Brighton, and we moved to Fowlerville. And had my children and raised my children in Fowlerville. Awesome schools anywhere in the county. And then this is now, my children are grown now, moved on. And so I'm in my third act is what I call it. And we're now in Howell, and we have both our businesses here in Howell. So we're kind of like, so I've really lived in the whole county. So what I like about the county, obviously, is the schools. You can come into the county and you can find fine dining. You can shop. You have all of those necessities that you need. And but at the same time, you can drive a couple miles down the road, like Brighton State Rec, and go on a 5-mile hike, because I really love hiking, and feel like you're in the midst of the UP.
Right.
Brighton has 55 lakes. I can take my children to the lake, just be there in 5 minutes. Outdoor activities, it's really got all the 4 seasons. I love that about Livingston County. But I also like the fact that where we're located in Southeast Michigan, we're kind of in the heart of the lower part of Michigan, where we can go up north from here. We can go to Detroit in 45 minutes. We can go to Lansing, or we can escape the state altogether and go south. Right. We're in a really good location when it comes to travel and transportation. That's kind of the hub. I think we're like the hub of all the expressways. Yeah. And again, the community. Yeah. People are warm. Yeah. Low crime. Yeah. You can't escape it, but it is low. And it's a great place to be.
Awesome. Good. So how do people find you?
Well, obviously, like on the web, social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, twistedtreeyogaroom.com. Basically that. I've advertised in the local papers, and I've been on the radio, had it on the radio. And but my main focus on advertising is word of mouth, because I think that's the best advertisement. Because if you liked it, you're going to tell all your friends, and then hopefully they'll come. That's how I feel. We're not trying to be the biggest yoga studio in the county. I don't want to be the biggest, because then that brings a lot more stress on me and my family. Sure. I want it to be small and intimate, and I want to have give care to each individual. I want to get to know your name when you walk in the door. That's a priority.
Right.
When you walk in, hey, Laura, how you doing today?
Right. Right.
That's real important to me.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be, oh, another number.
Right. And you make a friend in a relationship.
Yeah, and I do. And I've made it, look at you. We're like buddies here. So yeah.
Oh, good.
I've made a lot of really good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And all of my instructors, I'd give them the freedom to just do whatever they want. And I think that they shine when they do that.
And they're all certified.
All certified. And they all have great, great training. They have, when you're in the yoga world, you know who the trainers are. And we've got some really good trainers that have certified my instructors. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Well, I think our time is up. Michelle, I want to thank you today for your time. I really appreciate you doing
I'm honored you had me.
Thank you. Telling us about your studio and what it's like living in Livingston County. This is Laura Pinozzi again with K&E Realty. You can reach out to me at the information below if you'd like to get more information on living in Livingston County. Please give me a call. Thank you and have a good afternoon.